Let's go over Watchmojo's comment on a smaller creator's channel. The day no one talks you. No talk me, I'm angry. Is the day you are irrelevant. So thank you. I know people say there's no such thing as bad publicity, but your insistence on notoriety comes off as desperate. People used to earn their reputation through great deeds or intelligence. In the Iliad, Achilles' Kleos was earned by the very thing that would lead him to die. In a time where your very worth was literally determined by what people said about you, he took certain death that came with glory over life as an outcast. There's a very touching scene on the other side that includes Hector stating, "All these things are in my mind also, lady. Yet I would feel deep shame before the Trojans, and the Trojan women with trailing garments, if, like a coward, I were to shrink aside from the fighting." His duty was defending the city. Watchmojo, what's your duty to the greater public? Okay, never heard of your channel, and I admit, I didn't watch the video, but a few points. Your Honor, I didn't go over the evidence or speak with my client, nor do I know what he's being charged with, but a few points. Isn't one of the first things you learn when writing rhetoric to understand the opposing point of view? Oh, I forgot. None of what you do is actually argumentative writing. In 2006, when we started, we were obviously a bit ahead of the curve. That sounds like an excuse someone who peaked in high school would give you. In 2012, when every channel was some vlogger sitting on the couch, we mastered our signature style. So an impersonal style built by a company, rather than a human person giving their honest opinions. And many cried, as it looked more like VH1, MTV, ESPN, and not what the vocal minority viewed as YouTube content. YouTube in the early days was a community of people making and sharing things because they love to do it. That was its appeal. That's why it's called YouTube. It was by the average internet user, for the average internet user. This is brought up early in the video, which you did not watch. So a perfect little niche community was building itself up, and a company decided to get its greasy hands on it. Digital gentrification. The challenge in media is staying relevant, keeping your audience guessing, etc. A bigger and perhaps more important challenge is making sure what you're producing is of decent quality. You're not special for choosing the easier option. If we wanted mass-produced, mid to low quality videos, we still have Trim and Brightside.
Alright, so I was just thinking, this is after I've recorded. I would like to point out that relevance isn't the end-all be-all. Arguably, you could say Hitler is still relevant, but that doesn't mean he's good or right. In the sense that everything that has happened to humanity has built up to where we are now.
Companies like BuzzFeed, Vice, Vox, and channels that inspired themselves by us, by their own admission, all came and went. We managed to both keep our OG fans happy and innovate. With all due respect, which is none, your OG fans have been turning away from your content. The creator of the video, which you did not watch, was an OG fan who eventually started to notice the flaws in your work. Oh, fuck me. If by downfall you mean being a survivor, having 100+ full-time employees who earn their living with us, then I will take it. This is the only good joke you've ever written, and that's because you're taking it seriously. It's the first time you've ever taken anything seriously as well. Good job. This is such a petty statement. This is one step up from, you're a poopy head. If a dog is still alive, but actively suffering with no hope of it getting healed, you put the dog down. You don't call it a survivor. A cockroach is a survivor, and it's a more noble animal than you will ever be.
Also, this may be inside baseball, but you are aware that AFOD is YouTube 1.0, and its platform has evolved, right?
The platform has evolved. However, you have not. You have been recycling the same lists and formats and strategies for most of your career. The video covers this, and you did not watch it. I could break it down for you, but why bother? This is very funny. This is like that subreddit r/IamVerySmart. This is like that Rick and Morty copy pasta. This is like that guy in school or at work who thinks he's too smart for studying, preparation, working with a group, generally thinks everyone is below him. Hint, viewers are spending nearly an hour per watch session watching our content. We are, in the ways that matter, more pertinent than ever. I don't know enough to back up whether these claims are true, but I'm sure you do, right? Like you definitely do for every numeric value you provide in all your videos, right? As per Soundmojo, again, think of 2012, when the vocal minority whined and then we got the last laugh. This is just a repeat of previous flaws in your comment, and I don't know how to articulate them for this specific line, because I do not know what Soundmojo is, nor do I care after reading this. Haters, envious, jealous people are fuel to our fire. Haters people, envious people, jealous people. Is that not how it's meant to be read? Because you list envious as if it's a noun rather than an adjective. Also add r/IamVeryBadass to the list of subreddits this could be posted on. Sometimes people on the internet will say, your work sucks and so do you. Other times people will say, the quality of your work is getting a little shoddy. Maybe try this and this and that. You cannot treat these as the same thing. Even if the criticism comes off as a little emotionally charged, it is your duty to strip away the you suck and I hate you away until you're just left with the here's what you can improve on, here's how you can be better. And it's your duty to take that advice, to be better. This is a new form of video to me. I don't often make rants or reviews, and I don't expect myself to stick solely to it. But let me know if I don't know, nailed it or failed it. Okay, bye.